The Expanse is a sci-fi show based on a series of books. It's got drama, politics, mystery, space battles, space lasagna, and the later seasons get really wild. The Expanse is set in a future where humans have colonized the solar system. Earth is the old superpower, overpopulated and in decline. Mars is an independent world with strong science and military, working to terraform Mars, to transform the red rock into a garden. The people of the asteroid belt are called Belters. They live dangerous lives on the frontiers of space, and have their own culture and language. At the start of the story, scientists find a mysterious alien virus called the protomolecule. Earth, Mars, and the Belt get into conflict trying to control it, and in the first 3 seasons, the heroes of the story manage to end this war. But the protomolecule grows into the Ring, a kind of wormhole connecting to thousands of new habitable worlds. So, who are the main characters facing this new frontier in Season 4? Holden is a brave, heroic leader. He was born on Earth to a family of 8 parents, 5 fathers and 3 mothers, who all contributed to Holden's DNA. They ran a farm in Montana, and raised Holden to stand up for truth and justice. He served in the Earth Space Navy, but quit when he was ordered to fire on civilians. So, at the start of the story, Holden's on a ship called the Canterbury, until it's suddenly destroyed as part of a protomolecule conspiracy. So Holden steps up as a leader and fights to protect his crew, Alex, Amos, and Naomi. The dangers they face bring them together as an unlikely family on a ship called the Rocinante. Holden can be naive and impulsive, so Naomi challenges him to make smarter decisions. They start a relationship, bonding over their shared determination to do what's right. The crew investigate the protomolecule, and Holden meets Detective Miller. Miller is cynical and brutal, which challenges Holden's heroic ideals. Miller shows that to get shit done, sometimes you gotta be morally flexible. So sometimes Holden does bad things for the greater good, even killing innocent people to save others. But Naomi reminds Holden of his humanity and helps him to stay grounded. Holden struggles with being a leader and being a hero, but when push comes to shove, he's always willing to risk his life to save others. In Season 2, Miller dies, crashing into Venus with a moon full of protomolecule. But in Season 3, Holden has visions of Miller. The protomolecule uses Miller's consciousness as a tool to communicate with Holden. The alien intelligence behind the molecule guides Holden to open the ring gates. So now, Holden and his crew face the mystery and danger of alien worlds. Naomi is a smart, skilled engineer. She's a belter with a secret past. She was once involved with a radical faction of the OPA, a group fighting for belter rights. She had a son with an OPA guy, but the father took the baby away from her, and Naomi was on a mission where innocent people died. So Naomi is haunted with trauma and guilt. She found support on the cat with Amos. Amos is strange. He's unemotional and violent. But Naomi helps Amos to make moral decisions, and Amos reassures Naomi that she's a good person, no matter what happened in her past. In the conflict over the protomolecule, it's the Belters who suffer most, which reminds Naomi of her loyalty to her people. So, against the wishes of Holden and the crew, Naomi gives a protomolecule sample to the OPA, and she leaves the Roci to join a Belter ship. Holden and Amos feel betrayed, but Naomi believes in the Belt and in their mission to build an independent Belter nation. Naomi is close friends with OPA leader Drummer and helps her out in Season 3. But in the end, Naomi returns to the Rocinante and to Holden, Amos, and Alex, because while the Belters are her people, the Roci crew are her family and her home. Amos is a mechanic born on Earth. He's tough, blunt, and emotionally detached. He's secretive about his past, but it's implied that he was sexually exploited as a child, as part of organized crime in Baltimore. He learned to suppress all emotion and do whatever's necessary to survive. He uses brutal violence with no hesitation or remorse. Sometimes he gets in fights with his friends, like Alex. He knows he's not good at making the right choices, so that's why he's so reliant on Naomi. She's his guide star, lighting the way through the dark. So when Naomi leaves the Roci, Amos is forced to think for himself some more. He makes new friendships with Anna and Prax. Because despite all the darkness in Amos, he's a funny and lovable guy. Fans call him Murder Snuggles because he's affectionate and honest and loyal and vulnerable, and he's trying so hard to be a better man. Alex is a cheerful Martian pilot with a Texan accent and a fondness for country music. He flew with the Martian Navy and discovered his passion for spaceflight. He has a wife and child on Mars, but he's left them behind because he believes his true purpose is to fly with the Rocinante, doing good and saving lives. Holden, Naomi, and Amos are Alex's family now, but there is a sadness to Alex that he's estranged from his wife and child. He finds comfort in a friendship with Bobby, a Martian Marine. Alex's expertise as a pilot saves the Rocinante countless times. So, the main heroes of the story are the Roci crew: Holden, Naomi, Amos, and Alex. On Earth, there's Avasarala, a powerful politician in the United Nations, which controls Earth. Avasarala is charming and scheming and sassy as all fuck. In Season 1, she's ruthless in defending Earth's power. She tortures and blackmails and betrays a friend. 'Cause years ago, Avasarala's son was killed by the OPA, and she's determined to protect her remaining family. She believes Earth comes first, and she'll do anything to defend her home. But Avasarala uncovers corruption within her own government. Her colleague Ehrenreich conspires to weaponize the protomolecule. So Avasarala works with the Roci crew, and with Belters and Martians, and risks her own life to stop Ehrenreich and prevent war. Avasarala learns to see the humanity in all people, in Belters and Martians as well as Earthers. In Season 3, she becomes Secretary General, the most powerful person on Earth, and she urges peace and unity as humanity faces new worlds beyond the ring. Bobby is a Martian Marine, a tough and confident warrior. She comes from a military family and was fiercely loyal to Mars. At the start of Season 2, she couldn't wait for a war to wipe out Earth. But on Ganymede, her squad is killed by a protomolecule creature, and Bobby discovers that her own Martian government unleashed this monster to test it as a weapon. So Bobby rebels against Mars and brings the truth to Avasarala. Bobby helps the Earth government that she had once hoped to destroy, and fights for the greater good. In Season 3, she rejoins the Martians, but then she turns against them to help Holden. Bobby is a Martian and a soldier, and she wants to fight for good, but she says the hardest part of this game is figuring out who the enemy really is. Drummer is a leader of the OPA, fighting for a future for Belters. She is proud, uncompromising, fiercely loyal to the Belt, and also pretty good at space handball. In Season 3, she becomes the captain of the Behemoth, a massive OPA ship. Drummer's legs are crushed in an accident, so Naomi sets up a mech so that she can walk. Drummer and Naomi's friendship runs deep, and it's tied to their identities as Belters. So, by the end of Season 3, Earth, Mars, and the Belt are at a delicate peace, but the new worlds beyond the Ring Gate promise more conflict and more mystery. What alien race made the gates, and what happened to them? What new dangers will Holden, Naomi, Alex, and Amos face? How will the Ring affect Avasarala on Earth, Bobby on Mars, and Drummer and the OPA? Is peace and humanity possible in the cold, vast expanse? Season 4 streams on Amazon Prime Video on December 13th. For more Alt-Shift-X videos, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks to Amazon for sponsoring this video, and thanks to the patrons, including Amol Borkar, Coral Carasido, Colin Cannon, Jerome Froelich, Jurval Catalan, Manu Gupta, and Grimace. Cheers.